it's Ayla. Before I kind of get into the video, I just kind of wanted to talk about these past few months because I kind of just didn't post for like 2 months, which I wasn't planning on at all. So I filmed this video and, okay, this sounds like I like had a scandal and I'm like doing an apology. But so pretty much school started like September 2nd, I think. And I don't know if it was before or after school started, but I filmed this video with my brother and his friends. And it's this like, it's like asking guys questions, like, you know, that one that I filmed with Ethan but with Robbie and his friends. And that video was like over an hour long. It's like probably 2 hours long, and I started editing it and then I just kind of like lost motivation because I got my wisdom teeth out, which I filmed, and then I got sick. But like my room just got super messy, and then I like lost all my motivation to do anything. School was just crazy. I had a ton of homework, and then like on top of that I have like extracurriculars like cheer and ASB and things like that. So I kind of just got very overwhelmed and I kind of just pushed YouTube to the side. But I've been thinking about it so much, and like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm probably losing so many subscribers and like stuff like that. So I've been filming videos, I haven't been editing them. I still love my channel, I still love all you guys. I've literally been talking, I still like talk about it all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to post something because I'm being stupid. But yeah, so here I am filming this video. Hopefully this video will motivate me because I really care about my channel and I just want to push out some good content for you guys. So this video I've been wanting to film for a while, but I never got around to it. So like, even though we're past the like beginning of the school year, I still want to film an online school tip video because I know a lot of you guys are probably still doing online school or a hybrid learning because of COVID-19. I'm doing online school full-time, so I have a couple tips for you guys that I've been practicing and that I hope will help you guys. So let's just get started. The first tip I have for you guys is to write everything down. Make a schedule, get a planner. I got this planner from like Target, I think. Oh, no, my mom got it from Marshall's. It's honestly really awesome, especially if you are like someone who tends to forget things like I do. I always mark down like due dates for my homework, or like I used to have to write down what times I had my Zooms, but now I'm like into my like routine and I know what to do. But like, let's say your teacher's like teaching something, they tell you to take notes, take the notes. Because chances are you're going to be allowed to use those notes on your quiz or your test, or like it'll help you with an assignment. I feel like with like Zoom, a lot of teachers are just like letting you do open note tests. So write down things that your teacher kind of like says is important, and even if it's not important, just write it down. Like my math teacher, she'll be like, oh, for number 5, like make sure to remember this, and like I didn't write it down, and once I got to number 5 I was like really confused. So then I started like, what the freak. If you need to like put reminders on your phones, do that. There's actually a feature on Reminder, I'm pretty sure, on your phone, where it will like, if you text a certain person, it'll like remind you to do something. I'll have to look into that. Excuse me. You know, if I always think about like if I ever got a large following on YouTube, like, you know, like if I was not famous, like, you know, like YouTube known or whatever, just like, you know what I mean, just big on YouTube. I always think, because people always make compilations of people, I think that'd be really funny if like one day there was like a burping compilation of me, because I always burp in my videos and my mom always gets mad at me. Sorry, mommy. I'm trying to find the Reminder app on my phone. Well, I heard about this app, or I heard about this feature on the iPhone Reminder app where like you can like say like I had a test tomorrow that I had to take. Every time I text Ethan, it'll like, I'll get a reminder from my phone, like remind, like study for your test. So it's just like, so in case you get sidetracked and you like start texting people, it'll just remind you. So yeah, get a planner, or I bullet journal. So if you like to bullet journal your schedule or due dates or important things. The next tip is to take breaks, and I don't mean like do a little bit of homework and then go like play Minecraft. Ow! Freak! I don't mean like go do homework for 10 minutes and then go play Minecraft for 2 hours. Like take like 30-minute breaks after doing a couple, like, okay, what I like to do is I don't like to just, I will find myself putting off all my homework and then having to stay up till like in the AM doing all my homework, and then my work just like gets bad because I'm tired and I've done a ton of work. So I like to, like, when I'm doing my daily attendances, I go to my like first period class, I look at my due dates, okay, what's due in the next few days, do that, and then take like a 30-minute break, do something productive, drink water, eat good food, hang out with your family, play with your pets, go on some social media if you want. But like, it's important when you're taking breaks while doing homework to do something productive and not just watch Netflix or go on social media. But it's also like, obviously you're gonna go on social media and like check in on your friends or whatever. But yeah, just do important stuff in those breaks and then get right back to your homework, because it honestly, you'll feel so much better once all your work is out of the way. Now here's a little tip for headaches. First of all, invest in some good medicine like headache relief or acetaminophen, ibuprofen. I feel like a doctor. I'm like prescribing you stuff. But invest in some blue light glasses. Honestly, I've had blue light glasses since like 6th grade. They're just because I have prescription glasses, and just in my prescription I chose to have blue light, whatever. But I know lots of people that don't wear glasses and they've bought like $10 blue light glasses off Amazon, and they look really cute. And I don't really know, I guess I should look it up. I don't really know if it like is scientifical, like if it works, if it's scientifical. That's literally the dumbest thing I've said. But I mean, I've heard people say it works, it helps them. But also drink water. Like, water is really good for you, and I know that we're probably not drinking as much as we need because we like spending time on our phones or we're on all these Zoom classes. So just have a water bottle. I like to have my Hydro Flask with me. That sounds so basic, but that's literally just the water bottle I have. Also, that goes back to taking breaks. You're staring at a screen like all day. Like, just look away. Like, stare at something like 20 feet away from you and just look at that for a while. Like, keep your eyes off the screen. After you learn something new, a good way to like get it engraved in your brain is to teach. So the best way to learn is to teach. So after, like, I'm taking sign language, after I learn a new sign or something like that, like if I learn new signs, I'll ask my mom to like ask me about them, and I'll like sign them and like teach her how to sign them and explain like why that's the sign. Or like if we learn about deaf culture, like things like that, I like to tell my mom or like a friend of mine and just kind of explain it to them. Because I just noticed like the things I teach to other people, I remember more. Or like with history, my family loves history and my boyfriend loves history. And like my mom just got hooked onto Hamilton after I showed it to her. So I'm in A push. No, I'm not in A push. I dropped that class. That's awkward. I was in A push, which is AP US history. But I'm taking 2 AP classes. Well, I was. And then it was just kind of crazy, especially with online. So I kind of dropped it and I'm doing regular US history. But I still have a ton of homework because my teacher is like also an AP teacher, and I had him my freshman year. No, I had him my sophomore year. But so I still get a lot of homework. But the point is that I like to tell my mom about what I learned and like what's kind of crazy. Okay, this next tip is difficult, I know sometimes. For a lot of my teachers require us to, but I know some schools or teachers don't. But have your cameras on when you're on a Zoom call, because I know it's like really easy to just put up your screen and just go on your turn off your camera and go on your phone. But it's like hard for the teachers this year. Like, they want to be in person just as much as we do, and they have to like learn and adjust how to teach on Zoom. Like, we have to learn, like, adjust to learn on Zoom. And I'm sure it's like really hard to just like stare at like a ton of blank screens and just like look like you're teaching yourself. It's just something we can do to respect our teachers, show them that we're paying attention, and it's easier for them to know if we're understanding what we're learning. And like sometimes, like in my first period of class, my teacher doesn't care if I have my camera on, and I used to just make sure I have my camera on. But like some days I'm just feeling gross, I don't want to be looked at, and I just want to not listen to the teacher because I know what's going on. And I'll just like turn off my camera and go on my phone. But that's not the best thing to do. So keep your cameras on, because I know once that camera goes off, you're going on your phone or playing Xbox or whatever. So just keep it on, help out our teachers, help yourself. The next tip, literally one of the most important things, is keep your space clean. And also like find a space where you can like learn. So for me, my like space where I love to learn is in my room, because downstairs, that's where my brother does his Zoom calls, my mom's cleaning the kitchen, or like watching TV or like my dad's like my family's just really loud. And so it's really hard for me to concentrate when I'm downstairs. So I like to do it at my desk in my room. And it's really hard for me to keep my desk clean. But also, like, when I'm doing Zoom calls at my desk and it's all dirty, like, it just distracts me. And it's like, it makes me feel like, ugh, you know, just like cramped. And it's harder to do my stuff. So I cleaned off my desk and I cleaned my room. Look at my bed. It's actually made. And like, you can see what. Also, I'm trying to get rid of this thing. I want to get like a dresser and not have all these, like, I want to get rid of all this clothes. But anyways, the point is, I will show you guys. Hi. So I cleaned off my desk. So I just have my camera batteries that are charging. And then I have my laptop here. This is my notes for this video. But I'll just have my laptop, like, right here, my stuff off to the side, more stuff off to the side. I like to, even though like I'm not going to school, I still use my school backpack and I have all my books and my pens in it, so it just keeps me organized and I don't have to have it all laying out. So yeah, I mean, just having a clean desk also keeps you productive and keeps you feeling motivated. And that kind of segues into the next thing, which is if you're studying in your room or doing your Zoom calls in your room, please do not do it on your bed, okay? I read this book in this cafe once and it was talking about like anxiety and like just teenagers and mental health and stuff like that. And it talks about like designate your bed to like your comfort, relaxed place. Like you shouldn't even like go on your phone in your bed, which I do all the time. Like I know I shouldn't, but like whenever I'll just come in my room, lay on my bed and go on my phone or watch YouTube or FaceTime friends or like sleep with my phone on my bed. But like, it's really important not to do your homework or your school on your bed, because when you get into bed, you need to, like, I don't know how to explain this, but you're gonna be either less productive because you're in bed and you know that's where you relax and sleep, or you're like, it's gonna be harder for you to sleep and relax because you get in bed and you're like, oh, this is where I study, this is where, like, your brain's just kind of like, oh, this is where I study, this is where I do school. But that should just be your little safe place where you can just, like, be done for the day. So find like a little desk or a little corner on the ground or like a table, or just go somewhere and do your work, and it'll make a world of difference, I promise you. I feel like a freaking like 2012 YouTuber right now. I haven't I haven't like made a video in so long, and now I'm trying to like give you guys tips, and I just feel like it's one of those like annoying videos. But if you're like struggling with motivation, or you just want to kind of like spice things up, because it kind of sucks just being at home all day, go out with a group of friends to like a cafe. Like there's free Wi-Fi, you can sit down, get some drinks, get some food, be with your friends, because sometimes it's just hard to learn on your own all the time, and it's good for our mental health just to be with people, learn with people, and like have people to talk to and do your work with. So make plans with your friends, because they probably miss you or they probably want to do something, and just go out to your favorite cafe and study and do some work. I don't know what other tips I have. Oh, my next tip is to treat it like real school. To start your morning off good and like establish a routine. So instead of just rolling out of bed and getting on your first Zoom call, like wake up, get dressed, do your makeup, brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower, whatever you do in the morning, and like make a good healthy breakfast. Like, you know, like give you like drink water, eat food that's gonna like fuel you for the day, like fruits and vegetables or eggs or like protein shake or something that's gonna like fill you up and like help you just start your day well. Pack a bag, make a schedule, follow a routine, because you're gonna be more productive, you're gonna feel less crazy and like you're under control. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel way more motivated when I'm on schedule and I have a routine and I know what I can do. Hold yourself accountable. Wake up like before your Zoom calls. Wake up if you need extra time to study or do homework. Just act like it's real school, because after this we're gonna go back to like our real life, and if we're all just kind of in this little slump, it's gonna be really bad. So get rid of your distractions, stay focused. There's some apps that can help you like stay off your phone if you have a problem with that. There's like Flora, Forest. I'm just gonna voice over what I was saying right here because I totally like explained it poorly, but Flora, you can like have habit trackers, and then whenever you need to focus, you set a time, and then you grow a tree from like for like the next 30 minutes, and then if you go on your phone, it'll like kill your tree. And you can even make it like more high risk by like you can set like a money thing. It's called like price or care. So if you go on your phone within the time limit that you set to not go on it, it'll charge your bank account like $5 or whatever price you set, and that money actually goes towards planting a real tree. So you're saving yourself and you're saving the environment, which is just so awesome. And what was I just doing? Oh, I was telling myself to edit this part out. Okay guys, this is kind of, I hope it wasn't a bad video. I need to get back into the groove of this stuff, and I want to do more vlogs. Honestly, I like vlogging, but I'm really bad at it, and I don't really know what to vlog right now because I'm not doing anything fun. But I'm gonna make a junior year vlog soon, hopefully. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys so much. Let me know how your online school is doing, or if you guys are doing online or in person. Just let me know how you guys are doing, what school's like for you, and if you have any extra tips you think would be helpful, just put them in the comments so other people can see them. You guys can kind of talk to each other, converse, have a little fun. But that was literally so cringy. I want to punch myself sometimes, but not doing that. Anyways guys, I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I'm back. Hopefully I can stay on top of it. I feel like I do this every couple months, but anyways, I appreciate you if you're watching this. Comment something so I feel motivated to post more. Anyways, I love you guys. Peace.